All right, what's up, everyone? Brian here with my quick AEW World's End report. I'm gonna be bringing up what went down at AEW World's End. Uh, the show just came to a close, and a lot of shock at the end of the night. In the AEW World Title match between Samoa Joe and MJF. I'll get into that in just a second. But here's a quick rundown of what went down on the 0 hour pre-show. It was Willow Nightingale picking up a big time win over former TBS champion Chris Statlander in a 20-man battle royal, with the winner getting a shot at the TNT Championship anytime, anywhere. Killswitch, the Luchasaurus, won the Battle Royal, and I'll get into the TNT title in just a little bit. Hook retained the FTW Championship at World's End, defeating the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, Wheeler Yuta. Alrighty, on to the main show itself. The opening match of the main show was an 8-man tag team match featuring 8 of the participants in the Blue League of the Continental Classic, the runner-ups, as it was Claudio Castagnoli, Mark Briscoe, Daniel Garcia, and Bryan Danielson defeating Brody King, Jay Lethal, Roosh, and Jay White. Also at World's End, Miro, with the help of his wife, CJ Perry, defeated Andrade El Idolo in what is being reported as Andrade's final match in AEW, as apparently there are rumors going around online on social media that Andrade may be going back to the WWE. We'll have to wait and see. And if he does, it could happen as soon as this Monday night on the Day 1 episode of Monday Night Raw. Let's see what else. Also at World's End, it was for the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Toni Storm successfully retained her championship against Riho. We heard from Dante Martin of Top Flight, where his interview was interrupted by the international champion, the AEW international champion, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, who issued a challenge to Dante for this Wednesday night for a shot at Orange Cassidy's international championship, and that is a huge match set up for this Wednesday night on Dynamite. Dante Martin challenging freshly squeezed for the AEW International Championship. In a match that had a bit of a last-minute change, Swerve Strickland defeated Dustin Rhodes. Swerve was originally supposed to take on Keith Lee. However, due to Keith Lee not being medically cleared, Swerve had to face Dustin Rhodes, and Swerve defeated Dustin Rhodes at World's End. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, and Sting, they defeated Ricky Starks, Big Bill, and 2 members of the Don Callis family, Konosuke Takeshita and Powerhouse Hobbs, in an 8-man tag. Julia Hart retained her TBS championship against Abaddon. Adam Copeland defeated Christian Cage to become the new TNT champion in a no disqualification match. However, his reign did not last very long, as Luchasaurus, who had won the Battle Royal, or Killswitch as he's now being called, won the Battle Royal on the 0 hour pre-show, attacked Copeland while he was in the ring, beat him down, and then went to cash in his contract for a TNT title shot, and Christian Cage yelled at him, whispered something in his ear, and Killswitch gave the contract to Christian Cage, and then Christian Cage signed it, gave it to the referee. The referee told the ring announcer that this is an official TNT title match, and Christian Cage pinned Adam Copeland after hitting a spear, and once again is the TNT champion. In the finals, the final match of the Continental Classic, it was Eddie Kingston, who was a favorite of everybody probably to win this one, defeated Jon Moxley to win the Continental crown. Then, and in the main event, here's where the shock and surprise came in. We have a new AEW World Champion as Samoa Joe defeated MJF in MJF's hometown, Long Island, New York, making him pass out to the Coquina Clutch, which watching it, I was actually surprised. I was actually shocked when MJF's arm went down 3 times. I was like, okay, he's going to get out of it. But then when his arm went down a 3rd time, the referee was like in shock and rang the bell, everybody, you could just, I mean, I wasn't there live, but watching it, I was actually shocked. I was not expecting that. So, Samoa Joe is your new AEW World Champion. However, it's what happened after the match that really also surprised, didn't surprise me, because it was kind of, I'm like thinking, so Adam Cole, before they did the ring introductions, before the match, came out to be in the corner of MJF, and I'm thinking, Adam Cole's the devil. There's no way. There's no way. They're bringing him out now. Something's going to happen. And then, after MJF lost, Adam Cole got in a ring, told MJF, "You have nothing to be sad about. You fought. You gave it everything you had." Then the masked men came out. They went after both MJF and Adam Cole. One of them was going to hit Adam Cole with a steel chair. However, the lights went out. When the lights came back on, Adam Cole was sitting in the chair with the 4 men standing behind him, and the four men took off their mask, and it was revealed to be Roderick Strong, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Wardlow, and all of them apparently have united with Adam Cole to go after MJF. As they left MJF laying, Wardlow actually hit a powerbomb on MJF, and World's End ended with the 5 of them standing over MJF, and I believe it was Excalibur that used the saying of the night, MJF's world just ended. Because not only did he lose the world title, but he lost all of his friends. So, but he got beat up by by Wardlow, who used to be his bodyguard, Adam Cole, who used to be his friend, and as well as Roderick Strong and Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. So, hopefully we find out the answers as to why Adam Cole did this, how long this has been in the works, why did these 5 get together. I mean, obviously they have a common enemy with MJF, but hopefully we'll get the answers as far as why this Wednesday night on Dynamite. But overall, my thoughts on tonight's show was okay. There was maybe 2 matches that I really liked. The one with the 8-man tag with Danielson, Claudio, Briscoe, and Garcia against Lethal. Jay White, Roosh, and Brody King. And then I really enjoyed the Continental Classic final between Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. So those were my two favorite matches of the night. The other ones I really was like, so. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up my report of what happened at AEW World's End. I also did forget to mention that during the pre-show, there was a video uh, marking the return of Serena Deeb to action. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Um, if you guys watched World's End, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. This has been my AEW World's End report. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.